Muslims in Burma who have been well integrated into our society, but these problems arose last year, and I think this is due to fear on both sides, and this is what the world needs to understand, that the fear is not just on the side of the Muslims but on the side of the Buddhists as well.
You would accept, wouldn't you, that the vast majority of the victims of the violence have been Muslims? There is evidence that they have been systematically targeted.
Muslims have been targeted, but also Buddhists have been subjected to violence, but there's fear on both sides, and this is what is leading to all these troubles. And we would like the world to understand that the reaction of the Buddhists is also based on fear. I think will accept that there's a perception that Muslim power, global Muslim power, is very great, and certainly that is the perception in many parts of the world and in our country too. So there's this
fear on both sides. You would accept, though, that the scale of the suffering is not equal on both sides. There are something like 140,000 Burmese Muslims displaced from their homes and living in camps. They're the ones who are bearing the brunt of this violence.
I think there are many Buddhists who have also left the country for various reasons, and there are many Buddhists who are in refugee camps for various reasons. You will find them in Thailand, very many of them, and you will find them scattered all over the world. This is a result of our sufferings under a dictatorial regime, and I think if you live under a dictatorship for many years, people don't learn to trust one another. A dictatorship generates a climate of distrust.
But people have to take
suspicion.
Responsibility for their actions.
Of course, this is what the government has to do, to make sure that there's accountability.
And it doesn't seem as if the government is making people accountable at the moment. I'm thinking particularly of the Buddhist monk Wiratu, who used to be in prison but was then let out, and now he's a very popular, influential figure. He goes around spouting what really is hate speech, talking about Muslims being like dogs and blaming them for stealing Burma's women and things like that. Do you condemn that kind of hate speech?
I condemn hate of any kind, and you're right when you say that the government has not been playing a responsible part in this, and I would very much like to urge